Andy, thank you for joining us this evening after a 2-2 draw against Aldershot Town. What are your initial thoughts on the game?
I think overall it's a good point to come here. A point on the road's good everywhere. I've said that this season. To come away and pick up something's great. Could it have been 3? Yes. Could it have been 0? Yes. So it was a game of two teams going at it, especially second half. They'll be disappointed they perhaps didn't win it. Jazz has made a great save at the end, but before that we had an opportunity to win it ourselves. So, like you said, I think probably if it was a neutral, I know you don't get neutrals very often, but I think as a neutral it was quite an entertaining game.
As you've just mentioned, a very chaotic finish to the game, with both teams having chances. What was your reaction when you saw 2 fantastic saves from both keepers right at the depth?
I think that even, like I said, they cancelled each other out. 2 good saves, like you said, it was probably overall perhaps a fair result in the end because we've been in front twice and they've pegged it back. They've put us under a lot of pressure at times, but I thought we looked a threat as well. So at the end of the day, we take a point and we move on.
Tom Tonk's throw, creamy finish for both goals with some good work from Bekray and Nuri for the second, but ultimately 2 well-worked goals for your team.
Yeah, I think it was good. I think we looked a threat at times, so we could have had others. We looked a threat. We thought if we defended well we would get opportunities, which we did do. We were disappointed to concede from set pieces ourselves because we're usually good defending them. That was probably good delivery from them, good movement, and they've caught us a couple of times. But like you say, I'm happy. So at the end of the day, we've come here, it's a long trip. We've had a busy week again. Very little I thought from the officials, if I'm being really honest today, but that's so be it. We've got on with it and we've come away with a point.
What lessons can you take from your team's performance today, especially with 2 very different halves of football?
We're learning all the time. We're learning. We know that if we're at it and everyone does their job and we follow instructions, we can give anyone a game. We've proved that week in, week out. The season's a good way through. We're over halfway and we've competed with lots of teams.
As you mentioned, the game could have went either way. Our second draw in the league away from home this season. Do you think overall it was a fair result for both teams?
Yeah, I think so. I think we could have won it and again we could have lost it. They might have other ideas, but we could have nicked it at the end and then so could they. So as I've said, I think I've sort of answered that. Yeah, I think it was probably a fair result.
Ben Milne's afternoon was cut short today. Do you have any update on his condition?
Yeah, he's got a headache in the warm-up and it got worse. He's got like a migraine, so he's struggling to see out one of the eyes, so he had to come off. So that was quite an enforced early change.
2 more fixtures this week with Middlesbrough Tuesday, training Thursday and Barnet at the weekend. How are you going to approach another busy week from today's performance?
Like we do every week, have an easy night tonight and chill out, long trip back, relaxation tomorrow, boys back to work, and then we'll pick a team Tuesday to go and have another good game in the National League Cup. That was good last week. We've put some good performances. The performance in general have been good the last few weeks in cups, all sorts of cups and the league, so that's the same. And then once that's done, we'll train Thursday ready for Barnet. We know what test that is because we went there and they give us a big defeat, so we're looking forward to that one. We want to put a good show on next week at home.
And finally, great support again tonight. What's your message to the fans as we approach the end of January?
I think they know what I think about them. They're brilliant. I think the support away has been fantastic all season and last year. I keep saying that. We went across them at the end. They're appreciating what they're seeing, and what they're seeing is a group of players who want to be together and want to work hard for the club. And I think as a fan travelling away, that's all you ask for. And I think they get that week in, week out. Even with not won or not picked up points, they could never question the effort and the desire the boys are putting in for the club, and that was paramount again today, and that's why so many are travelling, and we thank them for that.
Andy, thank you for joining us this evening, and we'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks a lot. Cheers, guys.